Hey everyone, so we got a brand new package of Diamond and Pearl era singles in here. I don't entirely remember what I bought, to be honest, but I know it's at least from Diamond Pearl through maybe Secret Wonders. I'm not too sure if there's Secret Wonder stuff in here, but it'll definitely go in this binder, which you guys should have seen the video about a day or so ago. So yeah, these cards will go in there. I've just gone ahead and removed the address and opened the package just to remove any invoices or anything that would have showed either how much I paid or worse, my address. So let's just go ahead and open these up. I did just check, and yeah, these are packaged super nicely. He did top loader sandwiches, and every single card, I believe, has been sleeved. So we're just going to quickly go ahead and start opening these up. Yeah, I grew up with Diamond and Pearl. Those are my first games, and definitely my first cards as well. So I knew when I came back to this hobby, I had to complete it. Unfortunately, I am rebuying a lot of this stuff. I did not have a lot of it left. I did recently sell it a couple months ago and then realized that, yeah, I'm going to need that stuff back. Okay, so they've actually gone ahead and... Okay, this is funny. Not only are Munchlax and Snorlax top-loaded, they're both the expensive rares. I think, yeah, Munchlax is a rare, but yeah, they're Snorlax and Munchlax. So I'll keep those in there. Won't bother you guys with actually taking them out of their top loaders. Those are both from Diamond and Pearl base set. I think a lot of this is just going to be mixed in. So we have Wishcash, Unknown T, Teddiursa, Spheal, Seal, Remoraid, Parasect, Nidoqueen, Mantine, Larvitar, Golbat, Fossil Excavator, Duskball. We got a Cyndaquil and a Chansey. Yeah, those were all Mysterious Treasure cards. I know I have Diamond and Pearl base set in here too. That's going to be... I think most of this stuff should be Mysterious Treasures. I think I bought like 80% of the entire set all in one go, which is great. I'm glad that he had the stock for me to be able to do that. One of the biggest things and issues that I have run into trying to find these cards is just getting them all from one seller. A lot of stores, they started during Sword and Shield era. They just do not have them. So we have the Bebe Search. This one is from Mysterious Treasures. This is not the Secret Wonders version. And yeah, there's a normal base set Diamond and Pearl Unknown D. That is fantastic. These Unknown cards are kind of pricey because they're highly collectible. They're not too bad. They're about $1. You got Unknown C, C-Dot, Noctowl, Machoke, Energy Search, Beautifly, Aeron, Abra, Super Scoop Up, Rhydon, Meryl, Energy Switch. Awesome. And I'll take them all out of these sleeves, but I'm so glad that he sleeved every single card. Sometimes you just get everything thrown in a Ziploc bag, and sometimes they just get absolutely destroyed. So I'll definitely be visiting this store again. Yeah, and he overnighted this to me, which is absolutely insane. I cannot thank him enough. I will definitely be putting in an extra order because he has a ton more stuff from all the Diamond and Pearl era sets, which is definitely what I'm trying to work on. So we got our Armor Fossil and Steelix. I want to say Steelix was another somewhat expensive card, maybe about $4. The Snorlax was bad. That was $8. I don't love spending that much money on a not holo card because I know there's other holos that I need that are cheaper than that, but I just wanted as many Diamond and Pearl base set cards as I could. So the stack, we have Misdreavus, Machamp, this is another pricey one at about $3. Energy Restore, Cleffa, Barboach, Apom, Switch. I think this was a pricey trainer card for it being a trainer card. This is about $1.50. I just think this is very playable. So, and it has Lucario on it too, so that drives up the value. Rhyhorn, Medicham, Heracross, Dustox, Bayleaf, Ariados. I'm just so nostalgic for these cards, right? Like, I did have most of these in January of 2025, and I sold them all in a box because I thought I would never get into this hobby again, and look where we are now. So, yeah, it happens, but there's nothing that can't be replaced when it comes to a card, right? Okay, so first holo, Blissey, and it looks fantastic condition. I don't really like having holos less than lightly played. There will be an exception coming soon because I just got such a great deal on it. And then we have Azrael. This is a very expensive card. A lot of the baby evolutions, especially from Diamond and Pearl, since there's not many of those cards, that mechanic just isn't done in the modern game. So these were like some of their only cards. Not so much for Azrael, but Bonslife or whatever, which and Mantike are like $7 cards because they only have like 1 or 2 cards. I think I paid like $6 for this. It's kind of insane. So as for this, we got Walrein, Unknown Eye, Team Galactic's Wager, Slackoth, Celio, Quilava, Octillery, Murkrow, Manectric, Lake Boundary. Some of these stadium cards, especially with the ones with the legendaries on them, are kind of expensive. Even the ones with the EVs on it. I have one from Majestic Dawn, which is like a $7 stadium card, and the one from Great Encounters with Cresselia and Darkrai on it is also a particularly expensive card at about $4. So if you have it, just be glad you don't need to pay $4 for a stadium card. Glalie, Executor, Doduo, Croconaw, and Buizel. I love this Croconaw. I love seeing the cards that are in the water, or like that seem like they're in water. The new illustration rare from either Black Bolt or White Flare of the Sandile has a similar design of Sandile being under the sand and looking like a crocodile underwater. Crocodiles are some of my favorite animals, and so are alligators. So if I have cards like that, yeah, I'm gonna want that. I do have Feraligatr on order from just a seller on eBay. I probably won't just do videos of eBay orders because they're typically 1 cards, but maybe I'll make a short of them if I get a whole bunch of them in on the same day. Oh, there we go. Crowbot, absolutely excellent card. This looks so good. This is one of my favorites from Mysterious Treasures, but I think the real gem here is the Dusknoir. This is the last holo I needed from Diamond and Pearl base set. It looks awesome. I love Dusknoir. It's a great Pokemon, and, you know, it's Gen 4, so I'm very, very biased. And the card looks in pretty good shape for what I paid. Again, this is one of the more expensive holos from Diamond and Pearl base set. I think this is about $10. Not horrible, but still more than I would like to pay. But I know the cheaper cards that I get, I'm just going to have to buy more and more expensive cards. And yeah, so these videos may slow down eventually. So we got Vigoroth, Tropius, Surskit, Slacking, Sandslash, Quick Ball, Night Maintenance, Mr. Mime, Magmar, Lairon, Girafarig, Execute, Dodrio, Chimecho, and Bidoof. This was a card that I had replaced. I have this, but it's completely damaged. So yeah, a lot of these cards just have damage. Great Encounters suffered the worst damage, so a lot of those I have to replace. But luckily you guys didn't need to see that just yet, because I don't have a binder for it yet. I am looking at one by Voltex. It holds like 624 cards, which I think, depending on how I space it, might hold the rest of just Diamond and Pearl. Not Platinum. I'm not going to even think about Platinum just yet. There's another holo with Uxie. I got a pretty good deal about this. I think I paid like $3, even though it should be like $7. So yeah, that's great. I love when I can get some cheap holos. And then we have the Clefable rare from Diamond and Pearl base right there. And this is our last stack. So we got the Zubat, Ursaring, Totodile, Sudowoodo. Shinx is another one that I'd replaced that was completely damaged up here. Sandshrew, Pupitar, Nidoran Female, Masquerain, Magby. Luckily, this was not expensive. It's still more than I would like to pay, but this isn't like a $7 card or anything, despite it being a baby and part of the Magmar line. Graveler, Geodude, Electrike, Dugong, and finally, Chikorita. So yeah, that gets it done for this order. I'm just going to actually put the cards like this because this is a giant stack, and this is not including the pricier cards that were top-loaded. If you ever sell cards to anyone and ship them, this is how you do it. Top-load your expensive ones, and you can put like the cheap 50-cent cards in the middle and sleeve if possible. I know it's an added cost. You may be accounting for that, but your buyer's just going to be super happy. Like, these cards are immaculate, and yeah, I'm going to be super happy. So I'm going to quickly sleeve all of these up, and I'll get back to you guys with another binder update in the coming days. Bye now.